Wow. Okay. Hi guys. So I'm back. I actually I have a popsicle, so don't mind me if you hear something a little questionable. Um. Wow. I hope my phone. Again, I feel like I say this every time. I hope my phone doesn't literally explode and like go crazy the second this hits goes past like 10 minutes, because I have like 50 million videos on my phone right now. But. Oh my god, I look insane. I look insane right now. Sorry. I really apologize. But yeah, so I'm back. I looked at my YouTube channel and I was like, it's literally been like 2 months since I last posted. And I could not tell you where that time has gone. Like, genuinely, I feel like it's been hard for me recently to do a lot of um, like passion projects and things, because I'm so like focused on like 50 other things right now, and I have like 50 other thoughts going through my head as well. And already it's kind of hard for me to be someone who's like really on top of like, you know what, I want to do this. Why don't I do it? I want to be creative. Why don't I do that? I want to do this like little project. Let me finish it. Like, it's so hard for me. And maybe I need to go to the doctor and see if I have any sort of like um learning, you know, deficiencies. Um But yeah, so I don't know why my face looks so greasy. Yeah, but it's really hard. Right now I'm doing a few things. I don't know where I was 2 months ago. So honestly, I might need to look through and like see what was going on there, cuz I think I was like just finishing up my internship. So yeah, it's been a while. Let me update you guys. So currently I teach 2 days a week um at like two different places, or with two different like organizations. Um, yeah, both that I kind of found on Facebook actually. So Facebook is the way to go. It's like hip hop and ballet. And then I also occasionally teach like sub classes at my like old dance studio, and that's like contemporary. Um, and then I am also like interning with this organization called Dance Canvas, more on their like development side, which I need to like actually do work for that. Um, yeah, so part of that and helping a lot of things with that. Because they do a lot of cool stuff in Atlanta. So definitely, like, if you're a dancer, check them out to get connected. Um, and then I also have a part-time job as a like server assistant at this restaurant, just for like extra money to help me save the way I want to. Um, and like, I feel like I'd be teaching more if I knew like I were gonna stay in Atlanta, but I do not want to stay here. Like, there's definitely dance here, but it's more so like commercial focused. And so with commercial dance, that's kind of more like film, TV, music videos. Not saying that I don't want to do that, and like touring, I would love to. But honestly, it's low key a little hard to get into it, especially if you don't have like an agent. And like, I try, but I don't really see a lot of that. It's not going for me. So, I mean, unless something changes, like, who knows, maybe one day I'll get to tour with Beyonce and Ariana Grande, like, one day, who knows. Um, but yeah, there's not much here for like concert dance. Like, there are some with like classical, and there's a few contemporary things, but it's not really big here. So that's kind of why I want to move to New York, or like go somewhere else. Um, Depending on if I'm able to um, get hired by a dance company this year. Manifesting and speaking into existence that I will be dancing with a company and touring with a company in 2026. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm doing right now. Um, Navigating post grad is a little interesting, especially like on this career path that I'm choosing to go down. I still want to like find opportunities and work in some way with my marketing degree, so I still kind of have that background like going for me, especially because when like dance is over, I'm gonna, or not over, but like when I kind of want to take a step back from it, I want to be able to use that degree and work within the field because I enjoy parts of it. Like it's fun. It can be fun, working with the right company. And that's the thing, is like finding the right company and the right thing for you. Um and yeah, so that's me right now. I did kind of like dye my eyebrows a little so they look, I mean, here like you can see them, but a little close up it's like, oh god, I can't look at myself. I can't do it. I can't do it. I feel like I need, the next thing I need to like, the road I need to go down is like how to glow up. Literally, like I'm 22 years old and I still feel so ugly sometimes, you guys. Like it's kind of hard. Um, wow, like, yeah, I'm like fully saying that out loud. And I feel like a little bit of it has to do with like, I don't know, this turns like a therapy session. Wow, like we're looking getting a little deep in like my thoughts. I feel like I should take a step back. But I'm just gonna say, yeah, like I've been feeling really ugly lately. It could be that I need to take my hair out. That's always a part of it. But also, like, low key before that, like, it's just, I haven't felt like myself. And I don't know when I'm going to. Again, uh, I just feel like I'm coasting a little. And not necessarily that I feel lost or anything, but just like, yeah, I don't feel like at my best. I don't necessarily feel like I'm at my fullest right now, and looking at myself is a little hard. And I feel like my skin's gotten a bit better because it was like really bad when I was like the past few weeks, but I think the stuff I've been using from the derma has been working a little bit, at least for like my dark spots. I kind of want to like branch out and try more stuff, but also like I'm low key working on a budget. Like, well, I'm trying to save, so I can't step out too much and try too many different things. But if you have any recommendations, please like comment anything below that I should try, because I will. Um, did this like face mask recently with my friends, and it actually worked pretty well. I think it was like collagen or whatever focused, and it was, yeah. I was like, you know what? It didn't make me break out, so that's like a plus. Um, and I've been trying to like change my pillowcases more, like do that. That's a good thing to do, probably like weekly. Did I just expose myself? Maybe. But like sometimes I don't think about it. Like literally when I say like, especially post grad, the days just like fly by. Like something about not being like constantly bombarded with like school, dance, people, homework, like all of the above, and your days like being packed from like 7 a.m. to like 11 p.m. or midnight, 2 a.m. in the morning. Like it's like it goes by quicker. And maybe also being home, something about being home, it's like the days go by so fast. Like the fact that it's October already is kind of crazy to me. Like, and that's probably why I didn't post for 2 months. Like when I tell you, it literally like, it just like the time just goes by and I can't even, like, I've been so focused on like trying to find a job and like make money so I can save up, and like there's so many other things going through my head, like so many things that like need to get done, and I just can't even, like right now I'm like, don't even think about it because I can't, like if I start focusing on it, it's just like too much. um ugh, like, and then the rest of this week is like pretty busy after today, so it's also just like yeah, busy but not busy, but busy, like crazy. And again, another thing I like keep telling myself is to like not feel like I'm not doing enough, because I am doing a lot. I think it's just the fact that I don't have a full-time job right now or something that's making me like $50,000 a year has me feeling like, oh, you're not doing enough. But I'm like, you know what? Like, I am, because I'm on a path. Like, it's not linear. I know where I want to go, I know what I want to do. But I think maybe being around all those business people this summer kind of put me like off. Because when I'm around like my friends or people who are also like doing the craft and doing what I'm doing or in similar situations, I feel like you feel comforted in a way because you're like, okay, like it's not just me. I'm going through this. I have other people beside me who are also going through the same thing and doing the same thing. Like, you really thinking about it, I have so many friends who are just like majoring in dance or who have just graduated with that and are, teaching or like auditioning or just doing other stuff. And so that's, yeah, I need to focus on that. I need to focus on that. You guys, wow, like, is this a form of depression? Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. Yeah. Okay. Um, let's not go down that road. Anyways, um, I feel like in my head I had the word spontaneity. Um, and that's something that I think is good to have in your 20s, is to be spontaneous. And that definitely helps when you get in these little like downward moments or cycles where you're like, what am I doing with my life? Like, what's going on? Let's be spontaneous. You know what? Like, let's take an hour and a half drive out to Buckaroo, Alabama, and just stare at goats for 3 hours and think, like, what if I were a goat eating grass right now and looking at my hooves all day? Like, what would I be doing? What would I be doing? What would I be doing? Like, it's just a life that, yeah, like spontaneity. I mean, I literally, this also connects with like my other thing I was going to talk about, like with traveling. Let's open up the floor. So I just recently, like in September, went to 3 different places. I was like, I was like Mr. Worldwide, like what? And that's honestly the life that I want to manifest for myself, is to be traveling to have enough money to like take care of myself, live comfortably, visit friends, and dance. Like that's the life that I want for myself and that I will continue to manifest for myself, because I never want to really stay in one place. I never want to get too comfortable. I like to be like moving. I like to be making friends, seeing my friends, and I mean, hopefully in the end doing it with another person. But that's not in the equation right now. So yeah, anyways, in September, so first started out with me going to New York, and I kind of booked that ticket low key really late because originally I wanted to go up for New York Fashion Week. Excuse me. I wanted to go up and I wanted to like adventure out, like kind of see if I could find anything there that I could be a part of or like volunteer with. And I even applied for this one thing and like never heard anything back from them. So yeah, F you. But anyways, like I wanted to like work behind the scenes because that's something I'm also interested in, is like fashion, and I really wanted to kind of see how it goes, with staging these shows and like making them happen and come to life. Like that's what I want to do, and like work within marketing within that. But anyways, so that's originally like I wanted to go for that, but then I like got a job like as the part-time like server thing, and then I had already requested like a week and a half off for another trip I had, and I was like, I just started working here, like I cannot be asking for all these days off. So he scheduled me like the weekend that I wanted to go. So I had, I think, like the Monday and Tuesday off before like the other trip I was talking about happened. So I literally like booked the flight, and I have a lot of friends already who are in New York, and then there was like this guy that I'm like friends with or whatever, that I met on Hinge. Yeah, already like um, that I've already talked about on this podcast. But so he was there, and because he's like in fashion, and I was like, you know what, like I'll go up there and like maybe spend the day with him and like see whatever's going on with him, and then like get to see two of my friends who just moved. Um, and I like wish I could have stayed there longer because I could have seen so many other people, and like done so much more. But also like, again, don't have that much. I didn't have that much. Like I have money, but like I had to keep a portion of it saved for the other trip I was taking. Um, and I already like when I went to New York, I spent so much freaking money. Like it's insane how much you can spend there, like and in LA too. Like it's just beyond. Um, and so like I went there and it was so fun. Like, and that was just a whole day of like spontaneous decisions. So you know what? Like, I'm gonna be the bad person in your ear telling you, you know what? Go ahead and meet that situationship that literally had you like screaming at white walls for 48 hours. Like, what the freak is going on with my life? You know what? Go ahead and go meet them and spend the day together and just like live your life. Like, make a montage out of it and be like, you know what? Like, I'm 22. Like, okay, you know what? Yes, we're gonna go walk the streets of Manhattan. We're gonna talk about what like we would name our kids in the or oh, not our kids, but like your kids in the future, like baby names. We would like go ahead and like go get ramen together and eat and talk about different memes like and whatnot. Go ride a bike at night for 3 miles, like ride bikes at night for 3 miles. Go eat fruit in the park and sit and talk for 3 hours about God knows what, like Disney princesses and shit. Like go dancing at a random dance event that's hosted in New York. Like, you know what? Like, just literally make your life into a ball of spontaneity. Um, yeah, go get lunch with your friends the next day and literally be like, wow, like we did it, or you did it, you moved here, like you're living, you're, yeah, you are, you are, you are, you are. Like, what? Literally, like, what? This is what life is. What it's all about. So, anyways, I did that trip to New York, and y'all, like, the airport knew me by like name. Like, I know my mom was tired of me because I literally was like, "Can you take me to the airport?" Like 2 days in a row. Can you pick me up from the airport? Like, what? Yeah. And so then there was that trip Monday to Tuesday, and then on Wednesday I left and I went to LA, um, to meet my best friend Jade, and my best friend Shalom also came. And so we were there in LA for a few days. Um, Again, if I had more money, I would have like tried to take class there. That was originally the goal of me being there that early, but that didn't really happen. But we still like had fun, got to explore, like partied. Um, and so we did that, and we flew to LA because it was cheaper to fly from there to Hawaii. Now, if I had big money, I would have flown from Atlanta straight to Hawaii, but that was like $800. And who's doing that? And also a long ass flight. So, yeah, so we flew to LA. We were there for a few days, and then we flew from LA to Hawaii, and that was like a 5 hour flight. So not too bad, but like, boy, one thing about me, like I will be knocked out on a flight. I'll be knocked out on a flight. And on top of that, like I should have downloaded more stuff. Literally, I was so pissed because I had downloaded this book on my phone. Then next thing you know, I go on my phone, it's undownloaded, and I was like, the universe hates me. And I had like a good 2.5 hours left. Also, that was the like craziest feeling. I had to pee so bad on that flight, but I was on the inside seat, and I didn't feel like asking them to move up and go, so I just like I kept it in. It was so bad, especially when we landed. Like, another type of pain. I did end up having like another book on me. Um, oh my god. Wait, now I need to like, oh no, you guys, like, it's such a good book. Wait, now I have to find it. Oh, okay, wait. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I have it. It's called Everything I Never Told You by Celeste. I don't know how to pronounce her last name. Um, Such a great book. I'm still not done. I literally bought it a year ago, and one thing about me, like, ooh, like it depends. But you know, I pick it up, I put it down, I pick it up, I put it down, pick it up, I put it down, and I get back to it. But it's really good. It's about this family. One of the daughters ends up dying, and like kind of unexpectedly, and it's kind of about how like the family unravels after this, and like all the struggles and things they go through, kind of dealing with that grief, and it's really good. I'm really close to being done, but I read a good portion of that on the plane, and then I journaled because I literally had nothing else to do. Like, and I've been meaning to journal for a while. Like, that's another thing. I'm in your 20s, like journaling, keeping yourself centered, and like really reflecting on things. Very important, and what I'm kind of learning to do more of. And I honestly should journal again because it's been 2 weeks, and before then it had been like months. So like this is low-key like a journal in a way for me, because I'm like, not many of y'all are gonna be listening to this anyways. So yeah, but that was basically on the plane, and then we went and we got to Hawaii. We were in Honolulu, Oahu, and you know, I know there's a lot about like tourism and traveling to Hawaii, but we try to be very respectful, and like wanted to know more about like culture there, and like visit things, do things respectfully, you know. Um, I can give a whole like list of recommendations for where we went. We used this app called Wonderlog. Um, Wonderlog, if you want to sponsor me, for me and my 2 subscribers, like, it's a really great app for planning. Jade actually found it. But we made a whole like itinerary. So we had like a bunch of stuff to do every day. Like, we were packed and busy. Like, we really did our research. Um, and you can also just like categorize things in a way before you plan your itinerary, and then also keep a budget, because we were like, you know, we don't want to spend more than like X amount of money while we're here, because we're you know, post grad, like, haha, looking for jobs, things, da 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 da. So yeah, but it was so beautiful and it was so nice, and I wish we got to like relax a little bit more. But you know, like, I don't regret anything. It was, we were busy, but we like loved, and everything went the way it needed to go. Like, we got there and we went on like a little like trolley and got to see some of the island, and then like um what did we do after that? I think we like checked into the hotel and like explored a little after. Um, and then we like went hiking, got up really early, and went to Diamond Head. Beautiful place, beautiful, beautiful. And then like, what did we do after that? Yo, like, I cannot remember anything. Diamond Head, we like got back. Oh, and then went. We wanted to make um lays. So we made like a tea leaf lei, which, and we worked with this one woman. Oh, I can't remember her name right now. This is embarrassing. No, she's like the sweetest human being ever. Um, um, Wait, I'm like literally looking through my text right now. Kanoe, I think that's her name. Kano, Kano, Kanoe. Yeah, I always like say it wrong, but she's like the sweetest human being ever, and was like really giving us like a glimpse into like her life and about the history of a lot of things, because we were like, why are there's so many like anyways. So we yeah, made lays, and it was so cool, beautiful. And then um We also were able to get like a free hula lesson from her because we were originally supposed to go take a hula class after, but we were like talking, spent so much time talking because this other woman came in, and so she was like, contact me, like we'll do a hula class with you. And yeah, so did that, and like then me and Shalom went and we went snorkeling with like turtles. It was so fun, and like got to see all the fishies in the sea. And snorkeling, it low-key was so scary at first. I was like, this is so weird. Also swimming in like the deep ocean was also weird. Like I have already so many fears with that, but like it low-key helped me conquer them being in there. And I realized too, I thought I could like free swim without we had like a little thing on our waist, like a life, not like a life jacket, but like flotation device. I don't know what I was thinking. I got in there and I was like, wow, this is a workout. This is a workout. But it was so cool. And we went on a sunset cruise. Oh, that was like so beautiful, like perfect. If you ever have the opportunity to do that, do that. Like it was so nice. And then the people in there like let us play music too at one point, and so that's why I've been like blasting "Don't Smile" by Sabrina, because I think Jade put that one up. I also told them to put up "Weak," and that was also like, I get so weak in the knees, I can hardly speak, I lose all control, and something takes hold of me in a day, and it's so so good. And then like yes, like don't smile because it happened, baby, cry because it's over. Like Sabrina did her big one with that. Like we need more of that, girl. But yeah, so we did that, and then like what else did we do? Oh my god, y'all don't even. We tried to go out on Thursday, and we learned, I guess people there don't go out on Thursdays. They go out on the weekends, Friday, Saturdays. But we were only there Monday through Friday, so the next time we go, we were like, we have to go over a weekend, which is so sad because originally we were supposed to, because they also do like fireworks shows on Fridays. And I was like, that'd be perfect, like being in the ocean and like seeing the fireworks, but we didn't get to experience that. But yeah, so we went, we heard and we researched that Chinatown was like the best place to go to, even though, it's a little sketchy, but we're like, we're from the mainland, like, sketch is what we know. Like, we know sketch. But, boy, when I tell y'all, we got off that bus stop, nobody was out. Like, dead. It was dead. Quiet, silence, like, two people walking. And so we got off the bus and we, like, crossed the street, and I literally look back at the bus, and there are people looking at us, like, they're like, I know they were thinking, like, what are those girls doing? Like, why did they just get off here? Especially because we were all dressed so nice, and like three women just in a place like this. And it wasn't even like truthfully, it wasn't bad, but it was a little questionable because like we were walking, and then we see this woman who clearly has like some sort of like mental health issues, is homeless or whatever, and like, I don't know, makes a scene, and we're like, okay, keep walking. And then she like crosses the street or whatever, da da da. But then we realize like we have to cross the street, and there's this like store that people are going into, and the woman is also over there. And so we're like walking through, and I didn't think anything crazy would happen because it's a store with like bright lights, people. We walk past, and Jade and Shalom get past fine, and then I walk past her, and she like, I don't know, she says something and like makes me feel she's like about to reach for me. And when I tell you, I swung my body so quick because I also had my purse on that side of my arm, which is also I was like, oh. And then I kept walking, and she started falling behind a little, but then like stopped. Ooh, y'all, I was like, I don't know what I would have had to do if I would have had to punch her. Like if I had to punch somebody, like it would have been, because also I don't know how many other people over there were like with her, like her clique, like it could have been bad. But we started fast walking, and we got to this one like bar, and it was honestly kind of cool, but it was just like nobody was there, and they had this big like Uno card set, so we were playing that for a little while, and that was actually a lot of fun. I won though. Hey, I know that's right. But yeah, so just crazy. Um, yeah, so only go out Fridays and Saturdays. Cause we really tried, and it's just like nothing. We went to like 4 different places. Nothing was not good. But yeah, and we went like well, this was another day. Another day we went karaokeing, and that's when we got like our most drunk, and it was actually so fun though. Like, great spot though. The advertisement they had for it lied, cause it wasn't free. You had to pay $50, or you had to spend $50 to get the room, and then each song you played was like $1. But it was still fun. Everything was like in Korean though. But shout out Shalom, cause she knows Korean. But yeah, I think that was like majority of the trip. And then when I tell you traveling back, that was like the longest day of travel ever. I was so tired. I'm still so tired. I feel like I'm catching up on sleep constantly. And I feel like I had so much energy when I was there, and I just expended it all. Like, it's so hard to wake up early for me, or like not even early. Like, I can get up early and do stuff, but it's hard for me to like exist the whole day, especially without a nap. So I'm really trying to like um I'm really trying to challenge myself and not take naps. I did take a nap today, and that was kind of a mistake because now it's 12:30 almost, and I have to be up for a rehearsal in the morning. So, and I need to review that. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's gonna be an end to this video. We're already at 30 minutes, and my phone will literally explode in probably like a minute. So thank you to anyone who made it this far to the end. Kind of me just talking about, again, recap, like spontaneity, traveling, um, post-grad depression, like all of it, figuring my life out. Like, I'm so curious who I'm going to be a year from now, like genuinely, even like at 25, like older. I'm just very, very curious what my world is going to look like. I have really high hopes. I'm believing in God and trusting in him that, things are coming my way, like good things are coming. I know they are. I know like I will get to do and dance, travel, tour. Like, I know it's coming. I just don't know how or where, like with who, like what the road or the journey is going to be. But I'm like, I've made it this far, and I've gotten how many accolades and like things from dance that I'm just like it's bound to happen. I just don't know when. But I'm trusting, I'm believing, I'm manifesting, I'm praying, I'm going to continue. Because life is kind of a doozy right now. I know when student loans come in and I have to start paying that off, it's really going to hit. But I'm believing, I'm hoping. Um, yeah, and I'm really going to try and work on some sort of like glow up, because y'all, I feel so ugly. I feel so ugly. Oh my god. Anyways, yeah, thank you guys. Love y'all. Let's hope this ever blows up or gets more subscribers. Just a girl ranting. Bye.